turkey law, a little bit of statute, generously based in case law, and then baked in an oven for 450 years, against chicken law, which, just like French cooking, has endless instructions, and yet is entirely incomprehensible to anyone not already familiar with it. Luckily, I studied transsystemically at McGill University, so I have at most a basic understanding of how these two systems work. I even opened the Kutzikok once in my studies at McGill. So, let's get into this albatross of a case. 10,000 chickens are dead, the result of a power outage caused by a car accident at the intersection of Peel and Dr. Penfield, the most notoriously dangerous intersection in all of Quebec. Tonight, we'll figure out who is guilty. You stand accused of this crime. You may present your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm here to tell you about a case of murder most foul.
Objection! Your Honor, I don't see what the presence of a murder of crows has to do with the case at hand.
Okay, excuse me, chicken. As we've established, we're speaking out about the murder of a bunch of chickens. Now, the chickens have accused me of this crime. However, I was not even at the intersection in question at the time of the accident. This is merely a case of interbird rivalry gone too far. The accusing chicken is going off half-cocked.
Oh, you're about to see me going off full-cocked!
Let's reestablish the pecking order here. Everybody come to order. I'm in charge here, and this is far from the most contentious conflict these feathers have seen. I studied at McGill when the faculty professors unionized. And after that, I worked at the law firm hired by Dean Quackey to fight the unionization. That's BLG, the Bird Law Group, whose generous contributions to the McGill Faculty of Law have resulted in more than 80% of graduates going into corporate law. You know, I wasn't sure about Big Bird Law at first. I even did an international bird rights internship. But you don't get ostrich thick enough for the little bird. Anyways, I've hooted my own horn long enough. Let's get back to this murder at hand.
It's not. It's
I'm not talking about a killing. I'm not talking about crows. Turkey?
Thank you, Your Honor. The chickens have accused me. However, toucan play a dot game. These chickens have been waddling around the truth. I was not even at the intersection in question at the time of the accident. I am more innocent than a dove. It was not I who committed this cardinal sin. However, I have reason to believe that the accusing chicken was in fact present at the intersection at the time of the accident. I saw their feather prints in the road.
Very well. Let's call this chicken to the hen house.
Your Honor, this turkey is clearly running around with her head cut off.
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, whoa, chicken, that's not for you to say.
My apologies, Your Honor, if my feathers are a bit ruffled. I'm currently mourning the death of thousands of my oddly named relatives. This turkey thinks she's quacked the case wide open, but she's just ranting and raving. Everyone knows that all turkeys think all chickens look alike, that we all come from the same stock. But we're all different. We all march to the beat of our own drumstick. It could have been any chicken at that intersection that night. It could have been Nugget. It could have been Tender. It could have been Finger. It could have been one of my cousins, who are the really oddly named ones. It could have been Where. It could have been When. Could have been How.
That's fine. But what we'd like to know is whether you were at that intersection on the night in question.
Okay, I admit, I was at that intersection, but I didn't do anything wrong. There was foul play at work here, but it wasn't me. Though now that you mention it, I think I did witness some poultry in motion that night. It was my cousin. I know who did it.
Well then, please tell us. Who did it?
Exactly, who did it?
Who?
Yes, exactly.
Chicken, if you do not answer my question, I shall hold you in contempt of bird court. Now tell me, who did it?
That's what I've been telling you. Who did it?
Who committed the murder?
It wasn't a murder. Language matters here,
About the
people.
crows. What's the killer's name?
Oh, what is is my other cousin's name?
How should I know your cousin's name?
I just told you my cousin's name. Anyways, we're still talking about the wrong cousin. I know who did it.
But that's what I'm trying to... Okay, you know what? Just answer me this. Why were you at that intersection on the night in question?
Okay, I mean... Listen, I know it's a little silly and kind of stereotypical, but I was just crossing the road.